Hello, welcome to another Quality Coffee Systems video here. Today we are taking an in-depth look at the JURA E8. So JURA is one of the most well-known super automatic machines made from Switzerland, and I want to explore the E8, which is the best seller. So here it is, we have it in Chrome. We're going to talk about some of the features, the technology, take an overview look at it, as well as make a few drinks. And then finally we will take a look at the maintenance as well as the Wi-Fi connect, which is a common question we have nowadays on the JURA E8. Okay, so yeah, starting from here, at the top here we have 280 grams bean container at the top. And then on the left we have the 1.9 liter water tank, which is easily removable on the side here. And just so you know, this machine is also available in black and white, as well as the chrome here. And then as usual with JURA, here's the drip tray, easily removable, good center of gravity. It's quite light, and then that's where the ground container is, where the pucks will go. I'll show you some pucks later. Okay, and on the menu here, we have a 2.8-inch menu here. It's not touchscreen, it's all buttons on the side here. We have our main menu, so flat white, cappuccino, milk foam, latte macchiato, and some black coffee drinks. It's about 17 drinks in total that this machine can produce. So another neat new feature of this machine is that you can do a double shot function. So any milk-based drink that this machine offers, you can add an additional shot of espresso if you like to have it stronger. Okay, and just as usual, you can program every drink on the menu here. All you have to do is hold on the drink that you want. So here I'm holding on Americano. So now we get into the settings options here. So I'm going to go to product settings, and we can program coffee strength. This would be amount of ground coffee in the shot. We can program volume. This is just the amount of water. So this one's at 2 ounces at the moment. Temperature high, and bypass water. So since this is Americano, it's utilizing a shot of espresso as well as some hot water that goes directly into the espresso as opposed to a regular brewed coffee. So why don't we make a few drinks while I talk about more of the features of the JURA E8. So I'm just going to grab my cup here, and I would like to show off the milk capabilities. So I will make a flat white, which is currently my favorite. So let's put it on this side, since this is where the milk will be frothed, as well as where the espresso will come out as well. So I'm just going to hit flat white here. So that's the sound of the professional Aroma G3 grinder. It's has some improvements from the last grinder. It's about 17% more aroma in your espresso, and it's a lot more quiet compared to the older grinder. So if you heard, it wasn't too loud. So flat white, it's going to make a shot of espresso first, and then it's going to add steamed milk and milk foam. And with JURA, while the drinks are being made, you can always program and adjust the volume and amount while the drink is being made. This machine also has something called intelligent preheating. So in the past with the JURA machines, the first drink would always be not really up to par in terms of taste and temperature. But nowadays, all the JURA espresso machines, they have intelligent preheating, which means your first cup will be just as good as the third or fourth cup during the day. There we go, there's the milk. That's the fine foam froth. And it's all done here. I'm going to taste it. Let's see. I'm not supposed to drink that. Next drink I like to make is going to be a black coffee drink. Let's make an Americano because I want to show that off. That's a drink that only the new JURA machines have. So it's going to do the espresso shot first here. And then I want mine a little bit stronger, so I'm just going to make the espresso shot 3 ounces. This machine has pulse extraction process, which is a technology that JURA uses to get the best tasting espresso shot. So it stands for pulse extraction process, PEP, and it pumps hot water in short intervals throughout the pipes to get the most out of the espresso, most aroma. Okay. There we have it. There's the Americano, so you can see the pretty thick aroma on there. Then we have one more cup here, so let's make one more last drink here. What should we make? Let's take a look at the extra shot function. So that's for the milk-based drink. So I'm gonna make a cappuccino, but I like it strong, so I'm gonna add an additional shot of espresso. So how to do that is you hold on the bottom left button here, which is the settings button. But if you hold on it, it gives me access to this menu here, which has an extra shot button and a ground coffee button. So I want an extra shot, so let's select extra shot. And now every milk-based drink on this menu has a bean symbol in the middle, which means that it's going to be an extra shot version of the drink. So let's get started here. So the milk is now complete, and now it's going to do 2 shots of espresso. And it's a real double shot. It's not in that it grinds once. It grinds once, dispenses once, and then it'll stop, and then it'll grind one more time. So it's a true double shot of espresso. And there we go, that's the second shot. Okay. So this machine is very popular because it's very easy to use, very user-friendly, and it's really simple. There's no guesswork involved with JURA. If the water tank is low, if the beans are low, if the grounds container is full, there will be a message on here. All I have to do here is hit the bottom left settings button again, and then we'll see these red alarm signals that come up. This is for rinse or maintenance settings, and then this one is for machine settings. And then on the bottom here, we have our alarm buttons that come up. So for example, we've made some milk-based drinks now, so it says clean the milk system. So this I recommend you do kind of at the end of the machine's usage of the day. So let's say you've made a few shots of milk-based drinks, then it definitely needs to be done before you do turn off the machine. So if I were to do that, I would get a container that comes with the machine and some milk system cleaning pellets, and which I will demonstrate now. So your JURA espresso machine will be equipped with a container like this. This is for milk system cleaning, and you'll also get a bottle like this, which is milk system cleaning pellets. Your bottle that comes with the machine would be quite a bit smaller, probably around this size here, but these two are things you need to use every day if you're using the E8 milk options. Okay, so very simple. This container you can fit right here. Should sit comfortably like that, and then all you do is one squeeze of pellets, right? So not very much, and then I'm just going to hit clean the milk system, and never forget, take this out of your container that contains the milk. Right now we're using the cool control, so make sure you take that out. You put it in the container there, hit start, next, and now what it will do is it's going to take water from our water reservoir here on the left. It's going to fill up this portion of the container with water. It's going to sit for a bit, dilute, and then it'll suck that diluted water into here, into the frothing component, and empty it into that container there. So it's a one-touch operation, hands off. In 4 minutes or so, it will be done. And there we have it. It's all done. So that was in total maybe 4 minutes, probably less. And then that's the end product there. All we do, we just dump this in the sink, and then you're all good to go. Okay. The only other maintenance you need to worry about with the JURA E8 is the cleaning tablet, which you need to put in the machine after about 200 to 300 shots. It's going to ask for a cleaning. And once again, we hit the bottom left button here. That's how to get into the settings. And then there will be a red alarm here saying clean. You can still continue using the JURA E8 even if the clean alarm is there, but we do recommend you do it sooner than later, as this will clean the brew unit, which is the heart of the machine. That's where the coffee gets brewed, where the ground coffee goes into. And having that clean will get the best tasting coffee. So I really recommend that. It comes with 2 cleaning tablets, the machine. It will be in a nicer package than this, but it comes like this. All you do is you put one tablet in there, you close it, and then hit start. And then this will probably be 10 to 15 minutes, but once again, it is one step. So you can just leave the machine alone, come back to it later, and it'll be good to go again. I just want to take a look at more of the machine here, behind the scenes stuff. So I'm going to hit settings here. And here we have our maintenance settings and machine settings, as I mentioned before. So let's go to the maintenance settings first here. And this is what we get here now if I click on that. So it says rinse the coffee system. So that would just be getting hot water and rinsing it through the coffee spout here, fresh water. Also rinse the milk system. So that would just take hot water and rinse the milk system here. Okay, which is different than clean the milk system, which you actually need JURA maintenance products for. But honestly, myself, I don't use these two buttons here often because the machine does do a self-rinse on its own. Let's say we were to walk away from this machine right now for about 10 minutes. It'll just rinse on its own anyway, so it's not really necessary unless you want to be extra clean. All right. Welcome back to another Quality Coffee Systems video. Today we're going to be talking about the JURA Wi-Fi Connect. It's a very, very common question we get over the phone or in person here in our showroom. It's not so difficult. We just need the right type of guidance and follow a few certain steps, and it should be a successful connection. So first thing we need, of course, is your JURA espresso machine here, and you need the Wi-Fi Connect. So it comes in a box like this, and the device that's inside will be this one here. So you need a machine, you need the Wi-Fi Connect, and you need a phone, and you need to download the J.O.E app. It's called the J.O.E app. So you need to download this one, and when you have all those three things, you're good to go, and you can set up your Wi-Fi Connect. So I really recommend using the Wi-Fi Connect. I think it makes the JURA experience much more pleasant. It's a more user-friendly, and it's just a really nice way to program your drinks, and you can even make your drinks on your phone. And there's now JURA recipes that you can also search on your phone as well. First thing I will do is I will get my JURA Wi-Fi Connect device, and I'm going to put it in the back here behind the water tank. Make sure it clicks in. I'm going to close it. And the next step would be to go into settings here and then go to machine settings, and there should be a button that says connections. So we're going to click on connections, and then you go to Wi-Fi connection, hit connect. Okay, now we have a QR code. So what I will do now is access the app from my phone, and I'm going to click on setup new coffee machine. So, and it's here, it's telling me to make sure I'm connected to Bluetooth, or that I have it turned on, which I do, and then I'm connected to a Wi-Fi network. Now, a really important fact here is that you need to be on 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi router frequency settings. If you're using 5G, this will not work. Okay, so now I'm going to hit next. Please activate the Wi-Fi Connect on your coffee machine. Yes, it's in there. I'm going to hit next again. And I'm going to hit connect. Display name, I'm just going to call it E8. Hit next. PIN, I'm going to skip, we don't really need that. And then it's going to ask for the Wi-Fi password of the network you're on. So I'm going to just put that in here quickly. Hit done. Next. Okay, your coffee machine has successfully connected to this network. Next, done, and that's it. I think we're all done. So it wants us to go back to the coffee machine start screen. So I'll do that now. So there we go, that's the start screen. Please allow the connection to the coffee machine by tapping connect on the coffee machine's display. So I guess that's the final step here, and we're all good, all done. So now I have a few other machines here, but we're going to click on the E8 white here. View cockpit. Now in here we can see some maintenance settings here, so we don't have a filter in there as we're in Vancouver. Cleaning, milk system cleaning, descaling, so everything's in good condition, it's telling me. So let's see how to make a drink here. So I'm going to go home, and that's our menu here. So from this menu I can program the drinks, I can program them, save them, and even create the drink as well. So the J.O.E app has been through an update recently, and it's a much nicer display here. So this is the home screen, and we have our menu here, and then at the top here it even tells us that rinse the milk system, since we have used this E8 here for milk. So I just want the purpose of this video is just to show you how to make a drink from your phone. So first of all, you got to make sure your cup is there, which we have, and then I'm just going to make a black coffee. So I'm just going to hit that, and then now we can program it on the fly. So here it's going by milliliters of water, so this is volume, and you can also just hit start if you're happy with it, and there we go, it's making the drink. all done. So I did that all from the phone. And another cool update I like about this app here, let's just wait till it goes back to the home screen here, is that if you scroll to the bottom of the home menu, there's actually a new button here that says, would you like to try new recipes? So I'm going to click on click and try, and now we have this large JURA menu here. The pictures are still loading, but it's quite a large menu of JURA recipes. So if I were to select one of these, so let's go to iced coconut espresso, it actually tells you exactly what to do and what ingredients you need. So if I were to hit prepare, it would even go into the start making the espresso, and it tells you what we need here. So 1 scoop of coconut ice cream, 1 espresso, preparation, and serving suggestions. So this can all be done now right from the phone. Quite a lot of options here. So I'd say those are the main updates. Of course, we also have on the bottom here the shop, so we can you can buy your accessories on here. I'm not sure if it's available yet in Canada, the JURA shop, but eventually you will be able to shop for your accessories from the app as well. I have a troubleshooting guide here that explains why maybe your Wi-Fi connection is being unsuccessful. A few things that we can do is please make sure to update everything. So please make sure your iPhone and your Android are on the latest versions. Also, please make sure the JURA app is up to date in the latest version. And also check permissions. So you got to make sure that location services are on. Bluetooth, make sure that is on during the onboarding process. Is WLAN allowing everything? Are all permissions given to Joe? Basically making it easier to connect, right? And then also router settings. You have to make sure it's in 2.4 gigahertz and not the 5G router frequency settings. That will also help. And of course, you need to know your Wi-Fi password. So if you have all those things in line, there shouldn't be any problem in setting up your Wi-Fi Connect. Yes, but if you have any troubles, feel free to reach out to us at Quality Coffee Systems. You can email us at info@qualitycoffeesystems.ca, or just give us a call at 604-291-6166, and we can help you over the phone anytime. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this helps, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.